Hi everyone, it's Hazard060 back here with another Smite video. Today we are playing some Arachne in the jungle role. Now this is going to be another Smite talk video. Now I haven't done one of these for a while. As you guys know from my previous video, I said I've been quite busy. So this one's going to be quite interesting. We're going to see how it goes. I have not played Arachne very much actually personally. So this is why the reason this Smite talk video is on old god, new tricks, but it might not even be old gods. With Smite continuously bringing out new gods, it's always interesting to see how people play them and how well people do with them, but it's how they learn them, and this is what I'm going to be talking about today, about learning gods and being able to play them. I've already mentioned Arachne is one of these gods that I don't actually have a lot of experience with personally, so you're going to see some interesting plays. Hopefully I don't do too badly, but we're going to see how it goes. The only time I think I've ever actually played Arachne was when I first got the Smite game, and when I bought it I obviously got the Ultimate God Pack, which I highly recommend as it's a free-to-play game, Smite, and if you are going to be playing it more and you want to be able to get as many gods to try out, it's definitely worth doing. So when this video is currently out now, there is actually 111 gods currently on Smite, which, as you can imagine, is quite a lot, especially if you want to learn them and learn how to play the game. Trying to pick one of them gods for any sort of role within Smite is very, very tricky. So I'm going to be talking a little bit today about how do you learn to play them gods, how do you get better at the game, how can you enjoy Smite still while learning new gods and make that difference of your overall gaming ability. So yes, we're going to be talking a little bit about some details about how to play that if you're new to the game. Even if you're not new to the game, like me, as I say, I've been playing Smite for years, but there are gods that I really do not know how to play, that Arachne being one of them. So it's going to be interesting to see how I get on with this game today, playing in the jungle role. So when I first bought it, as I've already said, I got the Ultimate God Pack. The Ultimate God Pack unlocked every single god for me to try out, and I thought, as I've paid this money and I want to play the game more, I'm going to try out every single god and I'm going to see how that goes. I'm going to see how it goes, see if I can actually get that, find some gods I like, see if I actually play alright with different gods, and really try and use that to my benefit. So as new gods are brought in, I think the most recent god that has come out from this video would have been, I can't remember off the top of my head, I'm going to have to double check. But yes, there has obviously been new gods brought out, and that has made a bit of a difference to the way that the game is played. Tsukunomi being the newest god that was brought out since I've done this video. Definitely a good god, and one that will be played a lot, I'm sure. But yeah, and obviously you get reworks of gods, so that makes a bit of a difference to how gods are played. But yeah, what I'm going to be talking about here is how to get better at them roles if you're new to the game, especially, and make you try out new gods when you might think, the game's getting a bit stale for me. So how does Smite currently allow you to practice new gods? Well, one of the ways it lets you do that is through jungle practice. You can do jungle practice, which is you literally just playing against bots and trying out the god against a computer generated opponents, and it's not actually any people within the game, which is totally fine, and you can learn through that because it allows you to be more comfortable with your god role, and you can find out what their abilities are, how different items support that god, and it's very helpful for that. I definitely like to do it, especially if I did want to learn a new god. It's a shame that's him gone, which is one of those things that happens with Sun Wukong. He's just easily able to get out of the way, but that's just one of those things that happens. Right, so we're going to continue. Didn't mean to say thanks, meant to say that's too bad for him, what a shame. But we're going to keep rotating around. I'm going to come and take this red buff, definitely try and build up some XP. So yes, I was saying jungle practice is a way to learn new gods, especially if you're new to Smite. I highly recommend it because you're able to see which gods work in different ways, and it just helps you to be able to be varied in what you're doing. You can also do like the jungle practice or well, the practice of different game modes, so Conquest, Joust, Assault, all of them if you want to learn, but again that will be against bots. So if you're trying to learn how to play against certain gods or learn to play certain gods, you can do that, which is totally fine. Just take them out. Pele's here. He's level 5 and Pele's do hurt, so I'm not going to go in just yet. Going to use my auto attack cancel there. Be able to kill this camp. Come back and take my speed. So yeah, if you can learn through jungle practice, that's great. Another way you can learn, I think that is a really good way of learning, is if you play with friends and you play some custom matches. You can learn how to play the god through that, and it means that you're playing against an actual person, which is obviously a lot better rather than trying to learn against just a bot as such. So definitely try and do that. If you've got friends that are online, definitely try and learn to play with them rather than playing on your own against bots. Obviously it does mean that you need someone online to play with you, which isn't always the case, and if they're up for playing custom matches, obviously you don't get any XP, you don't get any worshippers by doing that. You just learn the actual god role, which some people don't enjoy as much, but I guess it is a way for you to make sure you are definitely learning how to play. The other way you can learn, obviously, is just jumping into a game. If you just jump straight into a game, you can learn how to play. But a big issue that I've already spoken about, what I've spoken about previously, is the Smite community. The Smite community is not too kind and can be a bit like, yeah, it can definitely. I'm just gonna aggro on him. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the kill there. I did have the Ula try and come help him, but wasn't able to get the kill off there. Gonna get my boots online, gonna get some wards, get some mana pots. So yeah, if you're playing online, it really gives you a true idea of the game. It means that you're actually going to learn how to play a certain god role. It means you're going to definitely be better at them team fights, doing objectives. You can work on all of the real foundations of the game rather than just learning through a jungle or just learning with some friends in a quick solo game or a custom game. Sorry. I've already said that Smite community can not be very supportive of that and can make things a little bit not as enjoyable for the person playing it. Definitely I've experienced that. I think that it is something to be aware of, that some people can feel like they're not helping their team as much. Like right now we're 8 minutes into the game, and as a jungler I should definitely have some kills on the board, but unfortunately where I'm quite new to this current god, I'm not feeling as confident. I'm not feeling like I can really get involved.
Looks like the knights of the round have a new opening.
Unfortunately wasn't able to move around.
Your middle tower is under attack.
There's still things my mini eyes can't see.
Yeah.
Behind us. Be right back. Behind us.
Use my ult here to get the kill. Got my first kill as an Arachne. Not bad, I will take that. I'm going to blink out there because we've got an ult from the Medusa coming in. Able to get away, which is good for me. Going to come and get some more camps. Definitely get some more XP on site. So yeah, coming into a real game, obviously that's going to be the best way to learn, but sometimes you don't feel you have the confidence, especially if you're quite new to Smite or new to that god. As I've already said, it does mean that you're probably going to be thinking, I don't really fancy going into the game as well. Able to get the kill here. Well done on the Agony. Able to do well and pick up the assist. So definitely starting to come into this role now of a jungler and getting some kills online, getting some XP, feeling like I'm contributing to my team. So what does Smite currently do to support the people that want to learn new games? Well, as I've already mentioned, the using the practice is definitely something that you can do. If you're not so keen on the practice, what you can do is you can look to do, we're going to go into an arrow diet, yeah, why not? We're going to get a Sentry Ward online. You can play online and just take it easy. If you're playing with friends, that's always better for you, especially if they're newer to the game. And just finding people that you want to play with that enjoy it. What kind of things could you do to make it so more people are trying out new gods? Well, one of my suggestions that you could do is you could Smite could make it mandatory to show the mastery of a god for people on your team, not the enemy team, but like just the people on your team, because let's get the kill. One basic. There it is. Whoo! That was hard work. At least we were able to get the Sunwook on there. Good work from the Chuck there to help me out as well. Well, I was helping him, but either way, that was pretty good play. So yeah, if you were showing the mandatory, making it like that you have to show your mastery on a god when you go into a game for your teammates, then they're going to be aware of your experience. Yes, there might be people that have more than one account that might be better with a certain god straight away than previously, but it just will make you aware of the kind of experience that person has with that certain god, which I think is very important and can help us to learn and make us aware of how good certain people are, and if they need, like, if you need to be a bit more considerate. Yeah, just be careful. The Pele there might come and gank us, especially with the Medusa there as well. Don't really want to get involved with them just at the moment. Just going to get some more camps, get myself some more healing, which I definitely need. Yeah, another way, and this actual suggestion I need to shout out to my friend Troy Talal, who came up with this one, is that Smite could actually introduce a server where you only play with gods that you haven't mastered yet. If you're playing with gods you haven't mastered or you're not very good with, then it means that everyone's in that boat, and it means that no one can come into the game with gods that they're absolutely amazing with. It means that they're going to be trying to do things the same as you. Throw my spiders on her. Not going to follow that up. I'm going to back off a little bit because I'm not feeling too confident. Again, this is a god that I'm not feeling the most able with, so I definitely want to be not going in on fights that I'm completely new to the situation. Yes, I know the gods that are against me, and I know how to play against them, but it's not my god's ability. We're going to see how we go in. Oh, the Ula is trying to be quite aggressive here. Able to jump in there, not a problem. We do have a Cooper Khan here. Run away here, got 2 seconds. Oh, that's a shame, wasn't able to get my blank off. That's a shame, but I guess I would be going quite hard. So yeah, my friend Troy idea that I think is a really good thing that Smite could look to do is if they made servers where you can only join in if you are non-mastery, and once you've mastered that god, you can't join in anymore. They're going to go for attack speed. I know attack speed on attack speed is quite expected on the Arachne because she's just so quick anyway with her movement speed. So if I'm able to keep up with God, I can deal damage and definitely help out in the fight. I'm going to go into a Toxic Blade here because they've got a Sun Wukong, they've got a Pele, they've got a Yamoja, so there's a lot of healing on their team. Definitely going to be aware of that. The third thing I think that Smite could do to help with learning gods, especially if you're quite new to the game, is being promoting of their pro players and the gods that they're good with. If there's a certain god you can see that you've mastered, maybe you could have a pop-up of just a quick brief mention, not one that comes up all the time or one that you are able to disable, but definitely be able to say, hey, have you considered looking at this god, so that they can help you improve. I think that would be really, really helpful because then you're more aware of which god which pros play certain gods, and that will mean that you're going to be more willing to try out the different gods. And able to pick up the triple kill there. That was quite nice, easy. I mean, I can see why certain people play Arachne now. I think that she's an alright god. She's doing okay. Who's going to go? I'm going to move. Let them deal with that. I'm going to come and deal with middle lane and then rotate over to right lane as well. I guess with my movement speed I'm able to definitely help out. I'm going to throw down my spiders on there. I'm going to come and move over towards right lane.
The ultimate sacrifice. We must avenge them.
Had to leave my team, unfortunately. It would have been nice to be able to help them out a bit more, but yeah, this is okay. At least I'm able to stop this minion wave from moving up, and I'll take Totem as well. Totem is also a very important part of the game. So yeah, learning new gods in Smite is never easy. I think that it's something that people really are worried about, and it means that you can be a bit more anxious about how you play the game, or when you want to go in, or when you want to play a certain role. But then at the same time, the benefit of it is you become more used to new gods within the game and learn how to play against them, because once you're playing a god, you can actually turn around and you can be like, well, actually, when I was playing that god, I was finding that this was a real problem to me. So then when you play against that god, you know how to counter them. You know whether or not you need anti-heal, you know whether or not you need to build more defenses against that certain god. What kind of things really make that god not do as well? We're going to go into more attack speed. Why not? Because that's how we are going to be playing Arachne. Unfortunately, they were able to get the Gold Fury there, but this game's going alright. I think for one of my first ever games is Arachne, I'm not doing too bad. It didn't start off very well, but I think as a late game god, Arachne can do some damage and can really be a good influence of the game.
An ally has been slain.
Able to gonna chase after this. Able to finish him off.
Two foes down, a countless army. A legend is born. An ally has made the ultimate sacrifice.
Where do you think you're going?
Obstacle on our journey.
I'm gonna have to get out from here. I can't take that shot. Ah, that's me quite low. I'm gonna keep running. Worth though, I was able to take out the Kukulkan, and that's 4 of them down, and I'm able to get some healing off here. Look towards the mid lane. Take out these minions. Come and take down this camp. Oh, beautiful Arachne there. I can see why this god is definitely picked up more, especially in the Pro League. Able to really do lots of damage and able to sustain and move very quickly. I'm going to put these down here, and I'm going to come back around. I'm going to pick up another camp, get some more healing off from my Assassin's Blessing. Then I'm going to come and take my speed buff again. Perfect. And now I'm level 20. Not bad at 19-minute mark. Bearing in mind, this is a god that I am not too used to. Let's see if I can... Unfortunately not able to take out the Pele. I'm going to look for the Pyromancer. See if I'm able to finish this off on my own. Let me give it a couple more seconds. I've seen this trick used by a few pros, and it's able to make your spiders all stack up. Unfortunately, against the Pyromancer, it does do damage in an area, but I am able to do quite a bit of damage with the spiders to take out this Pyromancer on my own. And we're going to take out this blue camp, and then we're going to back off. And then we can go into an Atalanta's bow, which will do plenty of damage. Sell off our Assassin's Blessing. Let's see what's quite good. Hydras, I think, with that cooldown will definitely help us out. So this as well, you can see, is a good game for learning a new god, because I'm getting to experience the whole game, not just the first 10 minutes or the surrender mark, where lots of people might think, oh, that's where you're going to end up getting to. Able to scare off the able to back off a little bit there. I'm trying to see how my team are doing. I mean, they're a little bit behind me. I am a little bit more fed than they are. Able to finish him off, get an unstoppable. I'm just trying to see where we can go to next. There's 3 in middle lane. I'm going to back off a little bit here because I am on my own when there's 3 here. My team are in a good place to help me out, but unfortunately they are quite tanky, and my ultimate is down. There's the Arachne doing some damage there on the Medusa. There's the Umoja ult. I've got 8 seconds till my ult. Going to be looking to coming in on this. Finish him off. Ah, that's Kukulkan. That's going to hurt. Yeah, hurt a little bit. It's a bit of a tricky team fight here. I don't want to commit too hard. I don't want to be out of it. I want to make sure that I'm helping my team, because I know that if I get caught, then that's going to be very dangerous, and that's not going to be good for me. Thankfully able to move out of the way of that. Oh, there is Medusa there. Take out this camp, get some healing. Fortunately, we lost our Chuck in that fight. Wow, there is 4 of them all built up there. I think we're gonna have to
retreat.
Lose yourself.
Oh, she's so low. That's unfortunate, and I am stunned. I am getting poked on. I don't think they like me very much. I think they do want to hit me quite hard. I am going to base. I'm going to back off here. Unfortunately, it would have been good probably to stay around, and I probably could have done if I was a bit more confident with the god. But this is it. This is me learning how to play a god that I'm not very used to, and still doing it okay. I think that I'm helping my team in some situations. I can see here that we've got a very, very forward. Able to finish off the Sun Wukong. They are attacking mid. I should really be going into mid and helping them out. I'm going to take my speed buff. I think I've got time. Able to take this down. Come back into mid. Need wards to help out with our team. I'm going to go and ward the fire giant again. I might set up the my spiders on the pyro. No, I think I'm going to leave it for now. I think I'm going to come and start up this blue. Able to take this down so quick. Holy moly! Outland's bow and Hydra's there, rocking really, really good. Able to get that attack speed and get some really serious damage off. But as I was saying, the fact that I'm able to stay in this game quite long, I think is a really good thing. I'm dead here, which is a shame because double ultimate there. I wasn't able to get my ultimate off. Hopefully the Eula's going to finish off the... Yes! Able to finish off that Pele that I did a lot of damage to. I don't know why the Agony's in the left and there's a team fight all going on in the middle, but this is what happens sometimes. We can see here that we've got quite a few people getting towards that late game and they've got lots of damage. I mean, the Agony is able to take a tier 1 tower. I'm not sure whether that's worth overall. I guess the fact that we haven't lost anyone else, only I died in that fight, you could say it's a plus. But I do think that overall maybe we should be looking to get a few more kills, because then we could have maybe got the Pyromancer and get more kills overall. I'm going to pick a couple of wards. And now I can start coming back into my team. I do find it the harder later these games get the things that I was planning on saying are done, but I think you get the overall point. I definitely want you guys to let me know what you think about learning new gods of Smite. What do you think that Smite High-Risk as a company should do to try and support learning new gods? Maybe you have an idea, something similar to having a certain server for just new players. Like their matchmaking is obviously always a big deal and should be something that should be looked into. If you're new to the game, you should be able to play with just people that are definitely new to the game, but it's hard for them to keep on top of that, I'm sure. Unfortunately, I can't use that to get through walls. Okay. Able to get the double kill off. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do enough damage, but I got 2 for 1. I think that's a fair win by my standards. Gonna pick this up and lose that. I think I'm gonna start towards a Blood Forge. I think that's an item that's really gonna help me out late game. Give me that shield when I get the kills online. Get some lifesteal as well. Definitely important on Arachne. I know her one ability does give me a bit of healing per tick, but I definitely feel like I could use some more healing overall in the game. Yeah, we're slowly getting into this. Close to the end. I think the next few fights are going to decide who's going to win the game overall. My team aren't doing too bad. Most of them pretty even. It's me that's trying to do a lot of work, but I can promise you I'll show you my worshippers at the end of this. Arachne is not a god that I have a lot of experience with, so this is quite interesting to see that it's gone this way. I mean, I've tried doing some recordings before where you play the new gods and it just does not go to plan. You end up doing really not as well as you would hope, or people start leaving the game, and you can definitely tell that it's not a game that would be a very good upload. Or maybe it would be. The argument would be, well, actually you guys might want to see that. You might want to see what the experience is. It's a shame he's gotten deleted. Nothing I could do really to help him out. We could probably use some help here. I've got 3 in mid with a minion wave, not very helpful. My mint spiders. Anyway, let's get the Fire Masters. Able to do a bit of damage there. Your motor's ult. I'm gonna ult out of this because I've got guards behind me. I'm gonna have to come out because I don't think I've got enough life, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do enough. Sylvanas should be helping out, but he's not here. And so should the Agony, but the Agony's trying to push up, which I don't think is the right thing to do. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm able to get out. I just feel like we need a bit more help from the rest of our team. The Agony should not be pushing up left, especially when we're in a big team fight like that. I don't think that that was worthwhile. Can try and maybe blink and get on the Pele here. If he can finish him off, that'd be good. That was a good little attack there. Thankfully, we were able to take out both the Pele and the Kukulkan. It's just going to be dealing with the Medusa now. Hopefully, she's not going to come around the back like this. Unfortunately, she was able to get me, but we have shut her down overall. But we do not have we have a Chuck coming in now. But that was an okay fight overall. I think that my team should hopefully be able to capitalise, make sure they get the kills. Thankfully I've now got a Bloodforge online, so if I do get some more kills, then that will make a bit of a difference. Hopefully they're going to be able to take this tier 2 tower down. Yeah, I can see that the Ruler's doing damage. It's a good little start, but yeah, I can see from this game as well, from learning Arachne, I can see what gods work well with her. I can see which gods really support her. Obviously Sylvanas is going to be a really good support, and I saw from here Chuck being able to slow them down, so if I'm trying to chase down the god is really helpful, and that has definitely been a bonus to me. No, we're not surrendering this. We are going to be keeping fighting. Hopefully my Sylvanas is going to be able to get out, but looking at himself, I don't think that's going to be a case.
Thrice they have been challenged. Thrice they have been overcome. Killing spree!
I'm not going to be able to fight this. I've just realised there's quite a few of them. I'm waiting for the blink. I'm waiting for one of them to try and jump on me, but I am just going to keep backing off because I don't think I'm going to be able to support them as much. This is going to be a tricky fight for me. I don't think that there's going to be anything I can really do to stop them. I've got 10 seconds till the Eula. Not a lot I'm going to be able to do to fight them. They are all 5 up against me alone. Ula's up now, which is good, but even with the Ula, I do feel like we're going to struggle. Going to have able to take out the Medusa, who obviously deals a lot of damage. Gonna hit on the Sun Wukong. Unfortunately I wasn't able to finish him, but I have obviously got some basic attacks off, which means he's not going to get a lot of healing. I am going to chase him down and use my spiders to try and be able to be quick enough to keep on him. I know he's not as quick as me. Use my spiders to get... Oh, thankfully my spiders hit him so I can keep chasing him down. Oh. So Pele missed her ult. And use my spiders to get out. I have got my ultimate that I'm going to use to finish her off. We can go back in for the win. And that is how you turn around a 5v1, boys. You wait for your teammates to come up. You don't commit too much to that fight. Yes, I would have loved to be able to. Yes, I would have loved to been able to do a bit more to defend the Phoenix, but unfortunately, it just didn't work out that way. this might be in a bit of trouble to them chasing hard. They definitely want me. I know that they're not going to give up that easy. Going to take out these minions because there's a load of them. I'm going to... Oh. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do enough damage. That was a bit silly of me trying to go turn around and fight the Medusa. I probably should have run away there. But again, that's me learning. I didn't realise that I wasn't going to be able to stop the Medusa so well. Again, Medusa's a god that I don't play that well. But, there we go. I hope that you guys think that this video is not too bad. I know that it's quite a long one. I've definitely not uploaded a video this long before. So this is going to be really interesting to see what the views are. I'm very interested to see how this game ends. We've probably got a couple more fights. I can see that they're looking towards the Fire Giant. I have got 1500 gold. I do feel like I should be buying something to support my team a bit more. Sylvanus is on his own. Arachne, stop pushing.
When a fellow knight falls, a true leader picks up their slack.
He's obsessed with pushing up that left lane, which doesn't help. Especially when they're going for the Fire Giant. It's not worth. See, so now they've got Fire Giant, and that's going to be a big difference to their power.
Retreat! A legend is
Back right off. Oh no, we're going to get a few of them on us.
breathe deep.
Who left? Oh, unfortunately our Ulla has now left us, which is a real shame. There's going to be a big difference. Unfortunately, it's now going to be a 4v5, guys. That's going to really change the dynamics of the game. I don't think that this is completely over, because we do have me and Arachne, and we have some good damage overall. Oh, he's so low. Sorry, commentary's kind of gone out the box, out of the equation right here. We've got a big team fight here that you can obviously see that I'm trying to concentrate for. She was looking to ult on me, she wasn't able to. I don't really want to walk into that. I'm going to come round here and try and help out. I was able to finish off the Medusa, but at what cost? I don't want to get involved with the Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong is obviously going to be quite powerful.
An ally has made the ultimate
The back out here.
We must avenge.
Oh, we are a 2v4. My ultimate is down. I'm not going to be able to do loads here. Oh, that's a Pele that does a lot of damage.
Your Titan is under attack. An ally has been slain.
Oh, I don't think that I'm going to be able to fight her with the 3. Oh, I've got 2 seconds till ultimate. There's the ult. On the minions. I was able to finish off the Sun Wukong, but unfortunately I think that's going to be game. I was not able to do enough to stop the Kukulkan or the Yamoja there, but that's a real shame. That's the sort of thing that happens when you end up on a 4v5. But anyway, let me just show you quickly how much experience I have with Arachne before we go off. But I definitely did enjoy playing her. Definitely as a god that I've only ever played on maybe 1 or 2 occasions. Yeah, you can see I was 20 and 6, which isn't a bad result, especially for a game that long. Able to play down 9 wards, definitely trying up that ward game. Able to pick up 8 worshippers, but you can see from my worshippers pool, where is she now? Well, she would have gone up to 16 worshippers, which isn't a lot at all, but she is definitely one that I enjoy playing. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, and I'll see you next time.